Hello there, internet, and welcome to the dOkI. Today we're gonna kiss the anime waifus because I have too much time on my hands. But so, like, the dOkI's are uh, gonna be my wife's. They're gonna all be my wives soon. Yep, they're gonna be. I'm gonna be dating them because that's how this works. So like, yeah. But like, so if no, I'm not gonna restart Steam. So yeah, this is the dOkI stream. Welcome to the dOkI stream. Hey, so which one am I going for again? I think I'm going for her Sayori. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Uh, hmm. Who should read the next? Natsuki or Monica? Hmm. Feel like Natsuki would be the, like, fourth grader. So, like, I guess Monica? Yeah, I'll get to Natsuki. There we go. Turn. Mushroom poem to Monica. Hi, Iris. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're doing everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I am much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Iris. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? That's, but that's, but it's just the sort of barrier we'll have to learn to get past too soon. Hold on, let me just see what she just said. But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Okay, yep, that's better. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Mmm, I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had these sort of things in common. Well, we won't be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Hmm, that may be the case. But there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you are really care about each other's well-being. Even if you showed it in different ways, it ends up being more, oh heck, similar than you think. So it's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. Hmm, you sure you're not reading into it that much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has a kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy could enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each of their own. You shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll help you find you what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about oppressing them or anything. uh, anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for somebody who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction spackle produce. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of a meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. Okay then, Monica. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Uh, well, I'm not sure if I'm sure how to put it. I guess you can see that I had some kind of hold on. I need to figure out how to pronounce that. Eph, epiphany. I guess you could say that I had some epiphany lately. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you're writing a poem or a story, your brain kind of gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any process. Just force yourself to get something down on paper, tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright, let's go talk to Natsuki. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me, it's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes? Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Congrats on your nursery rhyme. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't take my writing seriously. But that isn't the point of poems to express themselves. Wait, what? Hold on. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? That's better. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you doing great things is kind of just. Wait, what did she even say? Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on wordplay. Like I set up a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Brings out the feeling of the last time. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you wait. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't you didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I tried to humor her with the last comment. I don't care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a bit more stressful than I anticipated, as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way poems can stand up to theirs. This is literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in the tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute. Did you just completely miss the symbolism or something? About the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was just trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Um, well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Iris did too. So based off that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. Natsuki's getting all frustrated. Oh, boy. Isbidaba. Heck, 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 heck. Oh, wowzers. This is fancy. Whoa! What views does this have? Close. Whoa, hecky, that's intense. Okay. Yeah, she's dying. Okay. Okay. And Iris liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you weren't so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? It's not what I. Uh, you're just. Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Iris appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh, and how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? I. No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Iris started showing up. Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little. This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned to me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Iris, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. She could just get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple word writing is more effective. Then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the What's the reason making all of your poems so convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Iris. But wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and that meaning so effectively. Avoiding them is not only necessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Iris? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. Whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Okay. You know what? I don't really care about this. Yeah, okay. Yes, return. Okay. I'm stuck between Yuri and getting help. Tsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because somebody's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri, eh? You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, that's... But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it. That becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said your poem is cute. I see. I didn't notice that I'm sorry. Uh, but Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well. And if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think that you should too? Mmm! Natsuki clenches her fists. Ooh, things are getting dramatic. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped. This point of being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sayori, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm gonna go do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches up her poem from her desk and storms out. On the way up, she crumples up the po- on the way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki, she really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approached her in an adjacent chair. Everything all right? I'm so embarrassed. Can't believe I acted like that. She'll probably hate me now. No, Yuri, how could anyone have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? Wait, how could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? Yep, that's the words. You handled it as well as anyone else could. I don't think less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Iris. You're too kind. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Yuri, my waifu. She's coming to be the boy. The girl, I mean. Oops, not being rude. I'm thankful to have you as a part of the club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, I would never do anything so shameful. So, uh, what thing did Natsuki say? I'll never mind that. I'm just gonna go make some tea. Good idea. Make more, make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's about time for us to leave. So how'd you girls feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Iris, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It's a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. And so your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing the ones who I want to impress. I nod to myself. Iris, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It has been truly a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, what happened earlier? Eh? What do you mean? You know, between me and Yuri and Natsuki. Does that thing kind of happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. Just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd be good friends with you. Phew. You know, Iris, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with people is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you too. That's. Let's save here. I could have saved there. That's stupid. Okay. Return. Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Wow, this is so romantic. Oh, God. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I say that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an an internal, what the heck, monologue sometimes. Okay! Yeah, let's do this. Okay, so like, oh yes, so, uh, heaven sent, uh, beauty, waterfall. I want to know, does this do anything? Agonizing, holiday, melancholy. Melancholy is a nice word. Uh, raindrops, uh, melody, misfortune. I'm trying to get something that they all like, but where's uh universe? I keep getting stuff for Yuri. Massacre. Uh, heck. I'm trying to get one that's depressing. Inferno. No, don't want Yuri. Disown. No. Misery. There we go. Hurt. Hopeless. Skirt. Heart. Uh, passion. Crimson. Kitty. Okay, yep, this is gonna be probably the worst poem, but I tried to get it for everyone. Hi, Iris. Yo, sorry. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always a simple thing with simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me and buy a snack? No thanks. Ah, that's not like you at all. You have any reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just want to look at it. Ah. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? Simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming into the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money for the party you won. There's one more thing. You're always hungry. So that leaves the one option. Ah! Give up. It makes you feel so guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in a book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. There was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Iris to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is far enough retribution. Holy heck. Uh, did I just... I didn't mean that. I just got too absorbed into my book. Ugh. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. That's nowhere that you can think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, now I have to accept a revolution. Retribution. That still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside of us, all isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if you weren't. If, you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. What? Yeah! Out of nowhere, someone smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles out of the desk. Oh, what was... a cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blog about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Geez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and taking a big bite. Sayori suddenly coughs her hands over her mouth. Bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. But still, I'm really happy you shared this one with me. Larry gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. Like they're just too lazy to put the art in for this. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to shove Sayori off. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori chops away the safety. Yuri and I laugh away as well. Monica, can you tell Sayori to... Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monica's in an alcove room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. Hope she's okay. Yeah, of course she's okay. She probably had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Just had to change my area. Oh heck. That's not good. Okay. I'm gonna make sure my stream stuff isn't. Oh god. Okay. I'm not sure if that did anything, but okay. So I'm gonna end the stream and start it up again. So yeah, I'll be back in a second. Stop the stream. Okay, heck, I'm back. I don't know if it's, yeah, I think that fixed it. Like, at least, I think, just get to see who's watching so I know it's not me. Yeah, that would be bad if it was not me. Hi, ding. It's nice to see you again, thing. How are ya? Little thing. Thing. Little thing. You little thing. You little thing, boy. Yeah. This is gaming, so like, it's the games, you know? It's the games. It's the games. I guess those my games. These are my gaming subscriptions. I'm so confused. What the heck? Footnotes. Footnotes ain't games. Stop. Stop. Live. Wonder if I can find my live stream. dOkI. Bet I'll find somebody live on dOkI and flat. I bet I'm the only one live on dOkI. 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 Oh heck. Let's find my lit boy lit club. I don't see it. Maybe literally no one is? Okay, that's strange. I'm already live. Though. Live. I suppose I'll do this. I don't want to be in Minecraft, that's stupid. I bet, like, that one's doing the dOkI. Oh wow, I'm actually showing up. That's quite cool. Wowzers. I want to get. Okay. Yep, I probably shouldn't be looking this up on YouTube. Alright, yep, we're back. It's your boy. It's your boy. It's your boy here. Heck, I'm gonna go try and spam the Discord. I don't think that this is the Discord. Hecklord. Who is Hecklord? I need to know. Hey, Dorcas. It's your boy. It's your boy here. It's your boy here, Dorcas. Yeah. Welcome to the life of the life of the life. Yeah, life is the good. You don't think she has a I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? You big baka? Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Ah, well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. Well, you just said you did. So, like, why are you being a liar, Monica? Why are you being such a liar? A liar. Stop being a liar. I'm the dOkI. dOkI and yeah, yeah, I'm the winner. I'm the one. Yes. Oh heck, sorry about that. This guy did the the death of the D. Wow, Daisy, I think I missed you. Hey, ya Daisy. It's your boy, Daisy, me in the house. She's in the house, and she is also the house. Everything's dying. Did you like my nursery rhyme? Yes, it was a nursery rhyme. Can I die now? Please? Oh, wow. Oh, wowzers. So, like, you, you little boy. I'm so good at spelling, aren't I, Daisy? So very good at spelling. By the way, when we roleplay and it takes me so long to type, it's because I'm fixing all my errors. Like I go back and like hair is air, and I'm mad at myself. Stop. I'm doing this grim. Don't be. Oh wait, be a doof. There we go. Still like so. We might we do the life, and you do the life, and I do the screaming inside. So how's the deal, Daisy? Yeah, is that a good deal for you? Yeah, that was my wheezing. So, and do the call call. Oh, oops. That was unintentional. Anyway, back to the anime girls. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano, says Monica. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. That's. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Iris. Wowzers. Monica smiles sweetly. Oh, heck, she's the spook. Ah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. Okay, then. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see! In that case, best of luck. Thanks! So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I just leave out Sayori's mischievous thing. Uh, I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone is already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki has disappeared into the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. Looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and her eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her face hide deeper into the book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I met her this, something that I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. I was focused. If I was focused, I probably wouldn't have noticed that in the first place. Why can't I speak? Oh God. Oh boy. What's. Oh no. Okay then. Okay. I guess I'll sign up for this. Oh heck. Let me just death out the screen for a second so I can make sure that heck edit. I forget how to use this thing. Turn my video off. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so let me just. I'm gonna sign this as Doofus Dingus. Okay, uh, we have signed the beautiful the beautiful thing. We're gonna copy this link, skip this. Okay. Oh heck, this is gonna be great. Okay, so like we're going back to being able to see what I'm doing. Okay, cool. We are back to the boy. Okay, if I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed that in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book he gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious. How come you have two copies of the same book? Uh, well, I just stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. Yuri's got a crush on me as Skinford. We got it. It's in the house. Yuri is the yes, I am. Yuri's in the house, and Yuri's a mouse, and Yuri is a crush on me. Yeah, yes, this is a nice life. Yeah, but like, so like Yuri's the mouse in the house, and she's like Corey in the house, and she's all like, you know, uh, she's the radical dude, but she's all like, it's cool to be, uh, dead. It's cool to be like this. Okay, here we go. But like, so like Yuri wants to kiss us. It's obvious. She's like, no, don't worry. I just got this book because it was an accident, you big old baka. And so like, so she's pretending not to like us, but we know that she likes us. There's something fairly obvious that Yuri isn't telling me. Obviously, that I don't know. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and readable story. Is that so? What's it about, anyway? Well, mm, Yuri closes the book and scans her eye over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves into her long lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. While her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of it's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Iris? No, it's not that. I mean, I definitely can enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems so completely different. It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a new strange perspective. When horrible things happen just because someone wants to be evil, because they have their own goals, their own philosophy that they believe in. Yep, I didn't say that right. Let me figure out how to pronounce this. I'm awful at pronouncing things. Is the laws Sophie? Yep, here we go. I need to know how to pronounce it. This isn't gonna help. Here we go. Wait, just philosophy, isn't it? Yep, it's philosophy. Okay, I don't know. Shh, don't spoil it, Daisy. Don't be the rudes. There's no rudeness in my Christian stream. Get out. Then suddenly, when you thought you were related to the protagonist, they've made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Baka! Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fulfill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Please stop me if I start talking too much. Oh my god, this is intense. Oh wow, this is anime. Uh, let's look up anime girl. Let's just look up anime girl. Let's get the most kawaii desuest anime girl in here. Up in here. We got the most we can get kawaii desu anime girl. Ooh, wait, kawaii. Yeah. Uh, kawaii base. We need to draw our adorable OC. Oh yeah. Here we go. We gotta get the dOkI OCs up in here. Oh yeah. Here we go. This is gonna be great. Oh yeah, this is definitely the one for me. Okay. See you later then. Well, let's see. Need to get a nice anime base. That's a good anime base. Let's just say this and mention like let's make a beautiful anime base. Okay. Okay, let's open up our beautiful anime base. Okay. Okay. We got this. There we go. This is gonna work out very well. I'm sure that our kawaii the Z is gonna be very happy on this base. Yes. Oh yeah, let's get rid of that. The kawaii desu gray hair. Oh yeah, we're gonna change this to pink. Don't worry, guys. Guys, uh, the people who are watching the stream, which I'm sure is like hecking no one. I'll check in a second. Oh wait, I accidentally covered up her beautiful furry ears. Okay, let's change this to pink. I want some. Oh, that's kawaii desu enough for me. Let's get her something that really shows off her form. How about like a booby dress? Like, oh yeah, that's good, like that. Yeah, boy. Uh, yeah, that's good. Mm, yes, very hot, very. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. We still need those shines though. Oh heck, no. Why is the world so evil? Why must the world betray me? Wait, no, I don't want this in paint 3D. That's awful. Uh, let's just get the shading up in here. Okay, here we go. There. I made the quiet de su esto sí. Okay, there we go. This is so quiet de su. Alright, I'm scrapping this and deleting this image. It's awful. Okay, let's get out of here. Please stop asking. Please tell me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. Least I can do is listen. Literature club, after all. Uh, that's. Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you were looking forward to it. Just let me get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Uh-huh. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a bit apprehensive. That's. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. In fact, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. Soon I understand what Yuri meant about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. Not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It's like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean. Here, this should work, right? I slam my desk until it's up against Yuri's, and I hold my book more in between the two of them. Ah, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Oh, so scandalous. It's not YouTube friendly anymore. Oh no, get it out. Oh gee. Oh Jesus. It's not good. It's not good. What? Okay, so like, if we were to like just like bump shoulders, how romance would it be on a scale to 1 to 80 million? I'm sure it would be 80 million because it's amazing. I feel like my left arm is in the way, so I use my right hand to hold the book open. Let me guess, we go and grab her boot. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here, Yuri. Oh, we got some art here. Oh, oh heck, I see the art now. It's very artist. So much art. Wowzers. Wowza. Wowza. The art is coming into the we're coming into the art. The art's coming to us. It's the art. Oh heck, art. How many times can I say art before it gets annoying? With the art. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of her page and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. Ah, I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But holding them like this, or held even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. So I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face. It's in the core of my vision. Wow, this is so romantic. Are you ready? I was impressed by the art. I'm not anymore. Eh? To turn the page. Ah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. Glance over to Yuri's face again, and her eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah, that's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't be very patient if it takes you longer. Probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asked me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assumed that she finished the page before me, so I turned with my own violation. We continue the first chapter in silence, even though turning each page almost seems like an intimate exchange. Oh wow. We're into the sexy page turning. Oh yeah, so very, very. My thumb gently letting go of the page. Japanese error or Canadian error. I signed a petition that said that this was Canadian. Oh heck, I haven't saved in like a really long time. Well, I'm gonna save here. Oh heck, I don't know which one to pick. I suppose. Oh my god, there are 9 slots for saving. I never knew this. Oh wow, I'm stupid. Eerie. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all the things she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. Not like I could see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. You remain silent for a moment. But Iris, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. It's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I just really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. Ugh, I guess I meant that it's kind of cute. Oh wow! What are you saying all of a sudden? I okay, everyone. I think it's about time we shared today's poems with each other. We may not have enough time if we wait too long. Ah, Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that all right, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. All right, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer me? Or would you prefer I only read it with you? Um, I guess don't read. I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters on your own time. All right. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it into my bag. Ooh, let's go with Sayori first. Oh, I like this one, Iris. There's some nice feelings in it. Oh, I'm glad. Still, though, your tone makes it sound like you liked yesterday's poem better. I guess you caught me. Sometimes you know me a little too well for my own good. Well, don't try to be nice about it. If I'm doing a bad job, then I'd rather just hear it. Oh no! I still like this one, I promise. You know I wouldn't lie to you, Iris. Never, ever. Yeah, I guess so. What made yesterday's poem so great in comparison to this one yet? Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but I guess that's just why I go to my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of the whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Uh, why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Oh, you want to write something for me? So sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Uh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. Hmm. I guess it's like, I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah, I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain poem a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. But it is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Iris. I think I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? I pop off the scalp. I pop off my scalp like a lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts and bottles, all in a row. Night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets in all the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust against my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and come my friends. They come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile beneath my feet. Happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something. But all I hear is echo, echo, echo inside my head. Holy crap. Slavery, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Jesus, Crystal. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe it's because I'm so used to you being all cheerful. Never mind. I think I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out some good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing till I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayuri's always had a bad habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. Seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. I think I'll show it to Natsuki next. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Huh? Phew what? Well, I'm glad anything isn't a train wreck. I'll take it as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment? Glad to see somebody finally recognize my experience. Well, then keep practicing and soon you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Eh? You think so? Yeah, well, I guess you've been friends with her for so long. You might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know. How could someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Ugh, that was a little unnecessary. But just think of this way. If it wasn't for me, she would probably fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Achy, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she's like spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders and her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not telling anyone. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends, and I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated influence with much simpler analogies. It helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree about this. The subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks my. That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. Everyone would be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out to make fun of you or make think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting someone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Wowz. She's fancy. Very fancy. Very, very, very fancy. She's like conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. I am the bat. Wowzers. I don't even know who's watching. Like, probably no one actually. But I do want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. You're gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Yuri. I think Yuri is really gonna like mine. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Iris. How'd you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques with practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really want to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks. I offer that patience to her. Jesus. How hard can this box, bag, thing of crackers be? Okay, finally. to open. Okay, 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 okay. I'm dead. Okay, so like, I bet Yuri's gonna be the end up being the one that I love. Cause like Yuri's pretty cool. She's like the cool girl. You know, there's everyone. And like Monica's like, I don't know, too popular for me. Uh, she's like way too popularly, like way too popular for me. Like I feel like um oh well like Yuri's probably gonna be the one who's like, I love you, but I'm a bit too shy to say it. And like I'm like I'm sure like Cyrus can be like, I love you, but it's too hard to say it because we are the childhood friends. And so like I think Yuri's gonna be my best bet, honestly. Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my rating just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared a rating before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, right. I keep forgetting to do the saving. Yeah, heck. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human being. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Give me a second. I got a heckin' But like, okay, I'm back. Anyway, so like, I think that this raccoon is a metaphor for how out of place Yuri feels. Like, alright, I haven't read the full poem. Alright. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of my bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom, the bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects much more light off my cutting knife. It's the very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Perhaps I'm merely just projecting my emotions into the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, a classic Pulvinian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Alright, I'm just gonna take a moment to actually, um, I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphoric. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it as a face value, then I can't really figure out what this is supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something different that people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobby. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So, sometimes I enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About somebody being ridiculed for a strange interest? Huh, eh? She did? Yeah. She's talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seems like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. I suppose it's my fault for crashing, isn't it? No, please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Oh, we're getting quite intimate. Oh heck, oh heck, or very intimate. Okay, so like, so like, Yuri, Yuri's all like, she's the one that's quite, you know, intimate. I feel like I'm gonna probably end up dating Yuri. Okay, well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a bit now, but I'm glad you're such a good listener. Hi again, Iris. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy you're applying yourself. Pretty soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Here you go. I gave my poem to Monica. Alright, great job, Iris. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I don't know why. I'm not sure why. But I didn't expect for you to go through something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. It's not very fair. Oh, wait. I screwed it up. That was me. Okay, oops. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writings that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who used simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has had at this point. I never really asked them. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level though. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Okay. This poem's entitled Save Me. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Green, red, blue. Or red, green, blue. And endless. Okay, I need to look up something. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, conceit, and tangent. Like like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaninglessness. Load me. Okay, yep, that's weird. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with the space on my paper. Choosing where and how. This means your words can totally change the mood of a poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes them feel like I'll try to speak over the noise. I see. Still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical impression or feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's rating tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When it happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, yep, Monica's freaky. I'm cooking extra plant today, so if everyone's coming, it's in the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we have to do something for the festival? I think we can put together anything good in the last few days. What is kind of embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members? That is a concern of mine as well. But so like that's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We won't need much learning. A few simple victories. Okay, that's good. No, that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Oh, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. The cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sorry, putting on putting in all the posters in case anyone wants to come prepare ahead of time. Sorry, who's been coloring a poster holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting up those posters, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I'm signing up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori. I understand where you're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poem with anyone until a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But, I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. So if we start the event and go and put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. The more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons why we're all in this club here today. Don't you want to share that with others to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it takes us standing in front of the whole room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Hmm. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess we'll just have to get it over with. All right. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. Aha! That's everyone! Okay, that's probably better. Ha! That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri! This club is seriously gonna be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want everyone to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica! The sudden! Don't forget, let's write your poem in front of the club. How do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start by helping everyone feel a bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. Adi stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind the line. Each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is it something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face. That I don't understand. There we go. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. Laurels applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was that was so good, Monica! Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Ah, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she quickly walks over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as he starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets completely absorbed into her books. Her quivering words turn into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns and destruction, but she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse of the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if even bewildered herself. Except me save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. Not that we didn't want to applaud for her. We were just so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sawyer hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Ah. Sorry, I giggled. Sorry. It's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Ah. Trying to think of it as like you're reciting it to other people. Imagining you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out in the best way. I see. Okay then. Sarah begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made for as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori's. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori means when she says she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes, and we applaud. We did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Iris liked it. And I guess it's a good sign. What does that even mean? Actually, Sayori, the atmosphere of your poem fits you really nicely. But maybe the other poems wouldn't quite work well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours that are that sort of gentle delivery that wouldn't work as well. I need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's all. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. And next time, I'm going to make you think of a poem that challenges you a little more. We didn't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Iris. I like how I can compare to you guys anyway. Wow! Oh my god! Natsuki! I thought you believed in me. You like evil human being. Oh heck. Okay, oh the heck. Give me a moment to eat my cracker, please. Back from eating the cracker. Might as well let Iris lower everyone's standards a bit before I get started. Natsuki. Yeah, Natsuki, shut up. It's fine, it's fine. May as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection on what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite, once I finished, I receive applause anyway. So I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities, and more of your lack of confidence in your writing. Something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Jeez, Natsuki's a brat. No, heck! Okay, but like, if freaking Natsuki ends up dating me, I'm gonna die. Like, literally. Natsuki then begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. Oh, little baby. Poem is called. It's called. Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting? Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. When she's still unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. Natsuki's trademark style, and works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't be having much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's going to be like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you've putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy, says Monica, with her trademark hair flip. Allow me to eat another cracker loudly. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to get to any of that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. And there's a big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. It's for the sake of the club. I'm pressing Monica. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Iris. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's just go already. I'll walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter on the way home. Hey, Sayori? Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something familiar. I like how we get to, sorry if I'm both with your words. So just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Oh heck! I need to save! Oh heck! That's not good! Okay, okay. Heck. Uh, I think I would walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? Given how hard it is for her to socialize, I think I'd feel awful turning her down. Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said! You just admitted it! Jeez. It's not even any point speculating something that's never gonna happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? Sorry. I can't figure out how you're saying things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off, and I'm left feeling awkward. It was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I just can't lie to her. If there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. And again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what'll happen in that time? Well, yeah, I knew it. Yari's gonna love me. Grief? Bliss? Darn. Okay. Incongruent. There we go. Yeah. Unrestrained. Cry. Misery. Contamination. Passion. Massacre. Ah! I don't want you, Natsuki. Secretive? Yeah, perfect. Analysis? Sunset. Yeah, okay. Suicide. Okay, whoa. I thought that would be her. Tears. Extraordinary. No! I keep being Sayori. I want. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't all for you. And I'm super happy you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Wow, heck, Natsuki, nobody wants you to be around. You're a little 5-year-old. Stop being stupid or loud. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. It's a whole day of school. We're gonna get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on! Are you saying you don't like squid? Wowza. If you don't like squid, then you better get out. Now, because that's not good. Don't not like squid. Says the gangster bankster that's not Suki. You of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. That's not how you say my name at all. Besides, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as yours or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I leave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you won't worry too much about you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sherry throws me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning around and before everyone else. The conversation is already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe if I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk. Iris, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little, but not too much. But she looks a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica appears at the room from Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Iris. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her, but this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's such a problem. I just wanted to ask you if you know anything, so I'll drop it for now. No. It's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. Heck, I want to make this bigger. Stop being a little boy. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seems like she wanted to be left alone. Oh, heck. How does this go full screen? I need to know. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it in front of the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that the thing on her mind is you, Iris. Me? How else would we come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? Eh? She's been so much happier since you joined the club. Like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it has always been. You're so funny, Iris. Haven't you thought of maybe you've seen her as always so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? Didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so maybe you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so I'll try to talk to her, so don't try and think about it too much for now. Okay. Oh heck, no, stop. I'm gonna do something real fast. I have to cut you people off, so, like, one person, if, like, one person's even still watching this. Yeah, one person's watching, of course, but, like, oh heck. Oh, I'm just gonna stop the stream for a second. Okay. And we are back. So welcome back to the stream. The stream is the best stream. The things are going on. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it. I already know I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from one of her desks and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talking to her. She's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and have fun with everyone else. That's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? No, it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing else I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering over me from the book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look over her face. Of course, it's like my girl Yuri. Yuri, you can always take my you can always take my mind off of my very worrisome behaviors of my friends. I realize she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. And now it's a little easier for me to do that. Stand up from my desk and sit next to one on her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How are you going to be able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. Oh, wow, I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you are right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Your troubles are the only concern of those who are willingly sharing your concern. Wait, what? Hold on. Your troubles are the only concern of those who willingly share that concern. Okay, of course, there are certainly those who must find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share on what's on your mind, and I would listen. It's really not that much of a big deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she's a little bit off today. When I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something's happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Huh? Sorry, I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Larry and I have just been friends for a really long time, that's all. I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Iris, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep behind plain sight. And heck! And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Ah, so you think there might be something behind it after all? Oh, no. Sayori's acting weird. Okay, uh, hmm. I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what she may be going on inside her head, and she may not always know what she wants. Oh heck. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that's the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Oh my god, it's a romantic romance. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. No, don't look at me, dOkI girl. You're the hot baby. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. So I think that I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. Ah, wowza. That's not a compliment, is it? You It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah, I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Why don't we just go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I take some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. There's one thing that can make my reading any better. It's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri makes her way up to the closet. I follow and watch as she receives a small water pitcher from the shelf. The kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk and we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettles down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Uh, we're just. Yuri's gonna go make some tea, so. I suddenly realized how weird this is to explain to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's a kind of one-person job, isn't it? That's. Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want me to tell you? Or do you want to tell me that there's something wrong with involving with helping involve Iris in club activities? My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Iris. Ah. Yuri quickly edits the room, and I follow. Exits the room. Once in the hallway, she puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, I just. Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Iris, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is bad. To make it in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions, and we can't hide them away. But you can't always simplify things in your head. Your mind turns your light shower into hurricane. Ah, no. You, wouldn't you hate me for something terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate somebody for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Iris, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that. Yeah, no crap, Sherlock, dude. But I'm doing my best to make Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Iris, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. You need to get more degrees than that. Now it's time to get the teapot. Uh, you really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I bet Yuri's gonna get 200 degrees. Even even if I'm not an expert at tea or anything. In this case, you'll only be even more impressed. Ah, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring tea leaves. To my surprise, she starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a bit more. Turns out, it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Iris. It's very endearing. That's. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I was watching Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Iris, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Eh? Why's that? It's a bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall, rather than bending over at my desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so. Oh my god, I missed it! Heck! So I do my best to management. There we go. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's mostly because uh, my, your posture, right? Always hunched over like that when while reading? Yes, I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. Oh, I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it, and it says it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit up against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position and as last time, except this time our bodies are even closer to together. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer till our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus because now I need to make sure. Now I need to worry about. I worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She was in her intense reading switch, which I can only assume her world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I managed to put the teacups between my legs and fundle. What the heck? And fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, heck, that's not good. Give me the moments. I'll fix this as fast as you can say, doggity digger. I don't know if you can say doggity digger real fast, but like whatever. I'll fix the bit rate and make it lower. It's over 9,000. Whoa. Okay, so like that should have fixed it. I don't know if it did. Like, let me refresh. Oh heck, did it work? Oh heck, I don't think it worked. Okay, I'm gonna stop the stream for